What to know on the fifth day of the U.S. and Israel's war with Iran. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth says the U.S. is accelerating, not decelerating, its war on Iran, with more assets heading to the region as the conflict ricochets from Turkey to Sri Lanka and Israel steps up strikes into Iran and Lebanon. The Iranian regime says Ayatollah Ali Khamenei's three-day funeral is being postponed amid the continuing escalation of the war, which a U.S.-based organization says has killed more than 1,000 civilians in the country, including more than 180 children. 6 U.S. troops have been killed since the war began. Israeli officials said intelligence indicated Iran could have enriched uranium to 90% or weapons grade within 2 weeks if it had decided to do so before the U.S. and Israel launched strikes, but that Iran's weaponization group was still far from producing a classic nuclear bomb. Oman's Navy rescues crew of cargo ships struck by missiles in Strait of Hormuz. Oman sent members of its navy to the rescue of a commercial vessel struck by suspected Iranian missiles near the Strait of Hormuz on Wednesday, the Gulf state official news agency said. The Royal Navy of Oman responded to a distress call after a Malta-flagged cargo vessel was struck by 2 missiles near the Strait of Hormuz. The ship's crew, consisting of 24 people, were rescued and provided with the necessary medical care, and all are reported to be in good health, the Oman news agency said. Iran has declared the strait a vital shipping lane for the world's oil supply that connects the Persian Gulf with the wider world, closed to all vessels. It has threatened to attack any ships that attempt to transit through the narrow sea passage, and it has hit a handful of vessels in the region in recent days. U.S. military shares video of torpedo strike sinking Iranian warship near Sri Lanka. The Pentagon shared video and photos on Wednesday of the strike that sank an Iranian warship roughly 1,000 miles from Iran's coastal waters, near Sri Lanka in the Indian Ocean. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth confirmed during a news conference earlier when he first showed the video that a torpedo fired by a U.S. submarine sank the Iranian frigate IRIS Dina in the Indian Ocean, calling it the first sinking of an enemy ship by a torpedo since World War II. Sri Lanka deployed its navy to rescue some of the Iranian sailors from the vessel, but there were reports in the country's press that as many as 80 of the ship's crew had been killed. We have found a few bodies from the area where the ship had gone down, local Navy spokesman Bhuttika Sampath told reporters in Colombo earlier, adding that a search for others was underway. The Pentagon, sharing the video later, repeated Hegseth's remark that the Iranian vessel thought it was safe in international waters. Instead, it was sunk by a torpedo. Quiet death.